And welcome back to another episode of Shea Talk. Today we're going to sit down and talk with Miss Kathy Thomas and Miss Christiana Fonts-Callahan about helping hands and all that does for our community and our student body, and the opportunities that our community can give back to our student body. We will do a community update and we'll talk with students at our showcase night. I look forward to seeing you all enjoy our show. Bye. And welcome back. I hope you enjoyed those commercial breaks of all of our very talented shows. I am here today with very special guests, Miss Thomas and Miss Callahan Fonts-Callahan. I said that backwards, I apologize. We're here to talk about Helping Hands, and as it's the season of giving, we really want to talk about what Helping Hands is and what they have to offer. So, Ms. Thomas, can you just start quickly describing what is Helping Hands?
All right, so Helping Hands, this is my cheat sheet. So Helping Hands is a student and teacher-driven fundraising organization that was founded in 2006. Some of the founding fathers were like Marshall Gerstenblatt, Jimmy Ryan, Arthur Shaddle, Steve Charest, Colin Lynch, Jimmy Ryan, and there are many more. So if I, left some folks out, it did take a village to get this started. They initially wrote letters, I believe, to organizations in the community to help us get this started, because back then we needed help with students who maybe couldn't afford to go on a field trip. Maybe the parent was $100 short on paying an oil bill or something. So back then what we did was we would actually go around and collect from each other. And then it was decided by these brilliant guys, why don't we hit up some of the folks in the community, get a base for this, and then it can be student and teacher driven run. And it has been since 2006. And we've helped over 800 families. I know Miss Callahan will talk a little bit more about specifics, but each year we do different fundraisers. So this year in the fall, we raffled off a fall basket of just a bunch of goodies and beautiful things. We raised almost $600 for that. Then we also got from folks, people maybe they don't want to give monetarily, so they gave us gift cards to local, grocery stores and retail stores. So those are also things that we give out this time of year, and at Thanksgiving we did as well. And so Helping Hands doesn't work unless it's a community driven, because it's not a me or a Christiana or a you, it's an us type of an organization. And what we do really mostly is to help. We want to make sure that all students can have the high school experience that they want to have. So I know it was like the day before the superlative dance, and someone called me and said, hey, the student really wants to go. The student was on free and reduced lunch, and we were able to, again, with the help of Bonnie Mott, in Yvette News and John back in the day, they helped us out a lot to get those funds put in so that student was able to go. It's all confidential. If a teacher calls one of us, usually it goes through the social workers or the guidance counselors. We check obviously to make sure. Students don't usually, ask for help if they don't need it. And a lot of students will say they might be on free lunch, and they may say, oh, I can give, $40 to my yearbook, but I can't give the whole 85 or 95. And so that's what we do when we try to help out in that respect.
Yeah, so, I want to be clear, we're talking because it's the holiday season, but this is not a December fundraising event. This is not anything. It is the full entire year, in the scope of the...
Full year. This year we did a fall fundraiser, Right now, Ms. Callahan's going to talk in a minute about the giving tree we have. In the spring, we're doing a Celtics fundraiser. Those are the biggies. But we also have secret, snowflake fundraiser we do. That just went out by a teacher who initiated that. During Spirit Week, we collect. Teachers have their classes participate. So we have teachers who will collect on the classes and then donate the money, and then we can get gift cards for whatever family needs what. Coaches collected this year. The school store has a jar for kids to throw change in. So it really has been, and the cheerleaders collected. The cheerleaders collect at home games. And I'm sorry if I forget anybody, but it's everybody helping. We had community members this year who helped us out at Thanksgiving. And we were able to help 20 families, in addition to what Helping Hands did to service them. They provided turkey meals, and it's just wonderful.
Excellent, excellent. And this is like a sweet transition from Thanksgiving to what are we doing now, Christiana, and what's moving forward?
Yeah, so this is our second year doing what we're calling the Helping Hands Giving Tree. And so we have a tree in the foyer, and it allows for teachers, students, community members to pick up and purchase a gift card. Last year it was the first year doing that type of fundraiser, and we raised over $2,000, which is incredible. And we were able to help 40 families.
That's beautiful.
And I think that with the pandemic, there are so many more families who are in need. So this work is just so important. And I think Mrs. Thomas really hit it when she said it is about the community, and we need the community support.
And to be clear, sometimes like the free and reduced lunch might be the barrier, but I think across the board at Dartmouth High, we feel like money should never be a barrier for anything. So if there are students out there and you don't even know if the other status or whatever, you can always talk with your social workers and they can support you. And that's not just in school. You guys put up flyers about oil. We've kind of sent that out in our community as well. So we're trying to give back, and I love the theme of helping hands and giving back.
Absolutely.
If I'm a community member, how can I help participate in this?
Community members, we love you. Thank you so much for so far, all of you who have helped us. You can either call the school, send us a check if you wish, and it can be written out to, Town of Dartmouth, Dartmouth High School Helping Hands. If you want to just drop something off, you can just drop it off, just put Helping Hands on whatever it is. If you would like to give a gift card, we accept gift cards, any denomination. Every little bit helps.
Gift cards are beautiful. They're
They are
easy.
beautiful.
They're nice to hand out. They're a great offering.
They are, but like a teacher came to me, yesterday and said, I didn't get time to run to the store. Here's $25.
Yep.
And I said, do you want it to be for a grocery store or whatever you think you need it for, which is really, really nice.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Should they reach out either email to if they want to?
They can email, they can call.
All right, so we're going to say the email. All right, this is where I challenge the students right now. We're going to put an email right here, right there, and you can find that email address that we'll set you up with to be successful as well too.
Fantastic.
And then just if there's, you also collect coats in the winter, have you in the past, right?
Yes.
So we're looking for anything that supports our community, and I know it's our Dartmouth High School students, but it's across the board.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. Am I missing anything?
I think we did. I think we covered it.
You did, and if anybody ever has any questions, feel free to call the school and ask for either, one of the social workers, Ms. Callahan or Ms. Thomas, and we can guide you. Any of the administration can as well, and because we're usually in tune with the Key Club too. Also does a lot of donations and drives. So if it's something like someone just dropped off a bunch of canned goods, and if Miss McPhee's club doesn't want it, I know that they're collecting somewhere else. We deliver them and drop them off.
Yeah, I want to thank you.
Oh, one more thing.
Yep, absolutely.
One year, also, Delkin, thank you, we had a bunch of coats delivered, gently used coats, and they cleaned them for free for us.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So, that's what I mean. The community really has stepped in and helped.
Yeah, I want to thank you for all the hard work you do. This is when you talk about going above and beyond in the school hours. This is the definition, and I truly believe money should never be a barrier at Dartmouth High for anything, and we can always figure it out. And oftentimes, I rely heavily on Helping Hands in my role to say we got Helping Hands to help support that. So, thank you for all you do. Please, if you are in the giving spirit or you're looking to give back anywhere, please contact us. We'll be gladly to accept anything that can help out our community, because that is the definition of One Dartmouth. That is giving back to our community and being proud of our community, and what our community can do and fundraise for our student body is really special.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye. I'll see you back after these commercial breaks. And welcome back. I hope you enjoyed all of our commercial breaks from our DHS TV media students and all of our fabulous shows we have out there. Please check them out. As always, link will be over here. Just some community update stuff. December 14th, the Wednesday, is an early release day. And if you're looking for some dinner opportunities between 4 and 8 at Bittersweet Farms, our National Honor Society has a fundraiser there. Flyers will be attached with the email as well. Please show it and help support our programs. Our DHS Holiday Pops concert is the 15th from 7 to 9 p.m. That'll be in the gym. December 16th is our Seal of Biliteracy and John and Abigail Honors Breakfast. So please, if you've got that information, please respond to Ms. De Silva as we are looking for numbers for that. We're really excited to celebrate our honors and our scholar students. Thank you. The week of December 21st, we have our Poetry Out Loud for our students that are participating, as well as on December 21st, we have the Trans-Siberian Orchestra performing at the Z with our very own DHS students. So that is something to look out for and be very excited about. And lastly, I just want to give a big shout out to all the hard work that has happened in this studio. We are in a studio that has been designed by our engineering students from Mr. Martin's class, and a big shout out to Bob's Discount Furniture who helped furniture this place. We're really excited about how our media studio is second to none in the high school world. So thank you everyone. Again, please check out all of our shows. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll look forward to seeing you next week. Bye.